Welcome to Interview with a Zach. I am the Zach. Today we are here with the writer, editor, actor, the everything of the podcast Adventure of Choice. Is that right? Do you do everything?
Yeah, that's true. I am the editor, the writer, the voice actor, even the voice of the wizard for Adventure of Choice. Thank you so much for having me on today.
Yes, excellent. We're happy to have you. So let's see. What can we do to introduce the podcast releasing soon? Can you tell me a little more about Adventure of Choice?
So Adventure of Choice is a choose your own adventure podcast in which there is a base storyline in the episode and then it comes to a choice point. And you as a listener get to pick what adventure you're going on for the day. So for example, I think episode 1 has 3 choices on where it could go. Episode 2 has only 2 choices just because it's a bit tighter of a storyline on that one. And the beauty of it is only one of those choices is canon. So one choice in each episode will be continued on to the next episode. So it's still a full narrative, but in reality, I designed it as a kind of twofold choice because not only are you picking the adventure in the episode, but there's another aspect to it.
Ooh. Can you explain a little more on that? What do you mean by a twofold choice?
Sure. The other part of the twofold choice is what kind of content are you listening to for the day? Are you listening to short form or are you listening to long form? The first episode, I think, runs about 43 minutes, but it doesn't have to, right? It depends on what choice you make. You can listen to all the choices. You can see what the full breadth of the story is. And part of the story beauty is that it's not like a traditional choose your own adventure. Right? You don't die every time you choose the wrong thing. It's just something that's not going to be continued going forward. So, it can be just a good time adventuring on the listener's end. And they can either just choose to stop after they've picked one choice and maybe they get the canon the first time, maybe they don't, and maybe they pick it up again the next day when they have more bandwidth. It's really something where it could be as long or as short as you really want it to be, not just, I see a 43 long minute video or a 43 long minute podcast. Sorry, the video part is that it's on YouTube right now. I see a 43 minute long thing. I have to commit to this whole thing when your bandwidth is low. No, you don't. You can just listen to one choice or 2 choices or all 3 choices, depending on what you need from it at that moment. Right? Yeah. I really designed it to be fun. And I think that should show through in the final product.
Wow, that sounds really different and really exciting, actually. What's the process been like doing that?
Well, I think the most comical aspect in doing this is how I've had to set it up, right? Like I've set up a sound studio kind of thing. I don't have a full sound box, so I have to dampen the sound somehow. So how am I doing that? I am making a blanket fort in front of my bed, and my feet are literally sticking under the bed while I'm recording. So, that's just a fun little behind the scenes thing. But no, it's been incredible making it.
I'm sure that looks interesting. Is the story scripted? Do you know where the story is going?
So the first episode I did while riffing off a outline of sorts, and that took a long time because I had the general idea of where I was going, but I was kind of making it up as I went along. And then the second episode I actually wrote it all out, and while I have a general idea of the arc, like the first arc of the story, I don't have all the details ironed out, right? Like one of the whole choices in the second episode was determined by the fact that I thought about, oh, wouldn't it be fun to introduce a dragon character, but they don't hoard gold? Right? So parts of it write itself, and the general structure is ongoing.
Oh, sounds interesting. But what would a dragon hoard that isn't gold?
I can't tell you that. You gotta listen to find out.
Oh, you got me. All right. When and where is this podcast coming out?
So for now, it's just on the YouTube channel, Whimsy Phoenix Productions, and it will hopefully make its way to Spotify and other platforms soon. But for now, it's on YouTube. I released the first episode privately to a test group of people, some people that I just really value the opinions of, and then some strangers who thought it was an interesting concept. And I appreciate both levels of people giving me feedback and actually listening to it. And I think it was as fun as I thought it was going to be, or at least fun enough that we're going full tilt boogie with this bad boy. So yeah, look for that. Look for the public release on July 29th of the first episode. And then the second episode, I'm not sure when it will come out, but it's in post-production at this point. And then episode 3 is in pre-production of brainstorming, and it hasn't been written yet, but it will be written. So look forward to that, okay?
Sounds excellent. Well, thanks very much for being on Interview with the Sock. I'm the Sock. Yes, and we will be looking forward to Adventure of Choice releasing July 29th on the Whimsy Phoenix Productions YouTube channel. So stay tuned, alright? You know what time it is. It's time to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. You won't regret it.